in LA. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. And this game marks the start of a road trip here for the Jazz. Looking at their performance last year, they're about where you'd expect them to be, guys. They'd like to take that next step in a positive direction here, Steve, with a win.
And I think for the Jazz, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
Yeah, I think if that next step was coming, it would have happened by now. They can't be worried about could-haves and should-haves. They need to be focused 100% on the push for the playoffs.
Now let's get a pregame report from Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who spoke moments ago with Doc Rivers. David.
Well, guys,
thank you, David.
Let's get this thing
Already, Doris, several elite rookies are struggling. We often see top high school players making the seamless jump to college. Why is that next jump from college to pro so much more difficult?
Well, I think every level of basketball that you go up, whether it's high school to college and then college to pro, there's a different level of physicality. The players take an extraordinary jump both in their approach to the game, their level of professionalism, what their physical and mental maturation state is. So the NBA has the best players, not only from the United States, but from across the world. And so obviously there's a level of preparation that's required on a day-to-day basis, and the season is so much drastically longer from the college, which plays about 32 to 40 games, to an 82-game regular season, and then if you're fortunate enough to be in the playoffs. So there's a level of endurance required in addition to both the physical and mental maturation standpoint.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the tough defending Favors and Gobert make up the big men. Ricky Rubio is out there with Mitchell. And it's Gay.
That's disrespectful, man. But it's got to be done. You kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
I got to give him a show in LA,
Rubio against Hardaway. Gobert, the screen. Here's Gay. Kicks it out to Rubio.
You're going to be blocking, too.
We're about 1 minute into the first.
I got to watch where I'm going.
It's Gay on the way. Defended by Butler. Gay dishes to Gobert.
So all my trades are gone now
because... Shot clock at 6. Gay kicks the
So I'm convinced that 2K doesn't let you get trade.
By the
only thing you can do is hope this new load up for free agency.
Season opening and doesn't hesitate.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just hoping you get a championship.
Right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
And why wouldn't you want to? If the climate is there's super teams, why wouldn't you want to build a super team? Just saying, you know. I mean, I guess technically we got our own three because we got Butler and Griffin. But if I had a KD, then I could put Butler back at the 2 and KD because I wouldn't suffer at defense necessarily. Because I'm not pulling down Gallinari.
Here's Favors.
Gallinari won't score because 2K hampers players.
Be aware of Derek Favors. This guy is especially effective at using his height near the rim.
Here's Hardaway, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Hardaway has got 7 points.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Mitchell kicks to Favors. Rubio outside. Nobody near Gay. Kept alive. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
All hustle from the
get
slender big man,
rebounds.
Rudy Gobert, rebounding the basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not
and then you immediately pass it back to him. Good thing I was over across the line.
Hardaway against Rubio.
Wow, y'all just stayed in there.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the Utah Jazz back in 2014, the worst defensive team in the league by points per possession. Greg, it's been a dramatic turnaround.
One of the premier defensive teams now in our league in terms of their imposing paint presence. Not a team that gambles for steals or deflections. They keep you in front and force you to play over the top.
And Utah making a change here. Reed's checked in. Rubio the pass to Gobert. There's a good screen. In the corner, Reed with it. Over Griffin. And that one comes up a bit short. Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Here's Butler. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Let's
Boy,
go.
that's high percentage range for Jimmy Butler. I'll tell you, he'll work you over in there.
Yeah, but the whole purpose of being able to play with people 2K.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes play.
It's because how the climate is actually going in real life. And the whole purpose of playing with those guys is so they perform the way they perform in
It's
real
good
life.
from long range.
Or when they perform against us. You can't have them for the lights out against us just because they're playing against Severe and they get on our team and can't play worth crap. And don't give me that crap where I'm ball hogging. The statistics don't say I'm ball hogging. I'm 9-9. I'm actually like 9.8 and on rebounds or something like that. 9.5 on assists. I just saw it when I turned on the game.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They defeated Charlotte in their
ball
last game.
And once they establish that flow offensively, really
at this point, my career probably will be
Greg,
at 7 or 8 in that range because the last 2 seasons I have at least had 8 or 9
and
rebounds
it cost them all night long.
and assists.
Rubio with it. Looking for his
I had
first
14
basket
assists the last game. 10 rebounds.
Here's Mitchell.
I had about 90 points, but still.
Bells with the steal.
You gotta keep running, man.
18. It's
Former
deflected.
teammate Willis Reed just blocked you.
Now, here's Rubio. He's a good contributor to his team,
Willie
averaging
Reed.
about 10.5 points a game. Gay
You
outside.
got this, right?
Over Butler.
He just got dropped on.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding.
Launches it. And there's
There you
one.
go.
That's good on the assist from
Trey
Hardaway.
ball. Let's go.
6 points for Shammy Wells.
And Wells
That's 3
has
assists
such a
already.
quick release. He's ready to pull as soon
That's
as the
5 minutes
ball
that's gone
hits
by.
his hand.
Gobert, the screen.
You gonna let that nigga do you?
Reed, the
He
pass
did
to
you on the
Gay.
defensive side. You gonna let him do you on?
Off target from three-point range.
And out of rhythm
Wow.
offensively, but he
2K, man, that's
continues to work
garbage.
at it.
Well, you can see
You
he's
can't tell me
stuttering a bit,
that's
but he's
right
trying
to
to
do.
get going.
I
do
got Jimmy
like that
right
he's
out there on the
continuing to be
outside.
aggressive.
You mean I'm still throwing in between both of the players? So I don't throw it to neither one of the players. You had me throw in between nowhere near either one of them. So you just giving out easy turnovers. Stop it. That was not a bad pass.
Out to the right wing.
Y'all made the direction go where you wanted it to go.
And it's Reed pulling
That's
it down.
not fair at all.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Washington.
Easy outlet
Rough
pass to
night
Jimmy.
for him. A lack of focus, I felt like, led to way too many mistakes.
I think you're absolutely right. Too careless with the basketball. I don't think you can expect to win when you're giving away that many
Come on, man, let's
opportunities.
go.
His first shot coming late. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, the catch and shoot game, typically Rubio's on the passing end of it. Not this time.
Pass to Griffin.
Wow.
He dishes it to Wells.
Why would I
Hardaway
pass
kicks to Wells.
behind that Wells? Come on, man.
Offensive rebound. Deadman. Gobert with
You
the
can't
block.
tell me that was the more logical passes than passes to Blake in that situation.
Rubio with
That was even
well
worse.
guarded by Hardaway.
Nice pass.
Gobert can't hit.
Too bad he didn't finish.
Typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here is Hardaway.
Shut up.
We saw him go on a scoring rampage. Whoa!
I've been trying to give y'all the ball, give you the ball, and y'all keep doing stupid stuff. So, watch me.
The agility on display. Jazz trail by 3.
Watch me. Killer.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Hardaway against Rubio. Back to
Come on,
Gobert.
let's go. What you doing?
Rubio in the corner. He nails it, and we're tied up. Rubio's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we know this about Jazz head coach Quinn Snyder. He has a wide range of coaching experience, right? He's coached at the college level, in the minors, over in Europe, and in today's
Just
game,
randomly
I think
lose the ball,
that breadth of experience is
Come on, give me the
invaluable.
ball.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This looks like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at
There you
it
go.
right now.
Wells' shot is good.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
And you talk about that experience
in LA.
Different levels, Doris, different leagues. How does that help a coach like Quinn Snyder?
Well, Kev, we see the NBA game constantly evolving. In a lot of ways, it's becoming more like European basketball with the floor spacing and ball movement. So that experience can help him think outside the box.
Pulling tonight.
That one doesn't go.
Yeah, man, you could have made that. I don't understand bigs missing that many shots like that. Easy shots like that on 2K.
Pass to Mitchell.
Gobert
the screen. Shot off the screen.
It's a big, right? Nobody's on him. He can't make that shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That's great use of size and length. Tough down low when guys are battling for that board.
Gay sets the pick for Rubio.
Come on, let's go.
Back to Gay.
Oh, come on.
Gobert the screen. Rubio with a screen on Griffin. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Clippers in the lead.
What's he going? Never.
Wells kicks to Hardaway. Butler in the corner.
That could have been a steal.
Hardaway against Rubio. Butler from outside.
Oh, come on.
Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. The dish now to Mitchell.
Come on, let's go.
He kicks to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot.
Yo, that's off.
19-foot shot.
Still off.
And
let's
the
go.
Clippers
Let's
with
go.
And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first round
listen
series.
to it. Just respond to the X. When I press X, we go.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season.
Pass it when I ask you to pass it. I probably want to foul me. Or I make
for
it.
Dwayne Dedman. Molinari comes in for Blake Griffin. Sam Decker's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Williams in for Wells. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Willie Reed. Robinson comes in for Rudy Gay. Exum, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Mills in for Ricky Rubio.
That's all.
They get the rebound.
Oh my gosh, dude. Follow the shot. What are you doing?
Boy, Kev, don't you love how Gobert
give him extra points. You just gave him another point.
Crashing the boards.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Stupid. Rebound, man.
You look at Rudy
you play good defense, then you don't rebound?
To say, Doris, a Tyson Chandler.
I think the Stifle Tower has got a bigger upside. Both of those guys are 7'2", who can impact the game with defense, rebounding, shot blocking,
I just
and
realized they
finishing
didn't
around
even
the
do the
rim.
shoes.
Both with great mobility.
The color of the
so I
jersey.
do see the comparison.
What's the purpose of
Here's
having
Mills.
Team colors if we don't
Outside
make the
for
shoes
Sullinger.
that way?
And there's the feed to Exum.
Come on, let's go.
Sullinger with a screen for Exum.
Oh, nice block. Let's go.
Rejection by Smith. Here's Hardaway.
Woo!
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first
But I
quarter.
guarantee you at the end of this game, I'll have like one acrobatic layup.
Gobert the screen.
I don't know how
There's
2K counts
Exum.
these things.
Loses a man off the screen and lays
Don't
it
get
up
me wrong,
and in.
I dunk a
We love
lot.
how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
Here's Hardaway. Mills with the
Oh,
rebound.
that's
Oh,
bull.
an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset.
Why they got me doing an animation point at somebody when I didn't make the dunk?
Knocking it down.
Can I get back on defense, 2K?
Mills has got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Oh, come on, you give me that.
One to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Okay,
the Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. Hardaway hits them both.
Boy, he's just been so consistent.
Let's go.
Right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
And Mills kicks to Sullinger. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mills with it, now guarded by Hardaway. Sullinger, a screen on Hardaway. Robinson for 3, and that comes off the assist by
Let's
Exum.
go. Come on,
And the Jazz lead by 1.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Fires for three.
Oh, short. I can tell that was short.
Reset for Los Angeles. And it's in there.
Nice shot. I wanted to get it to Smith earlier, but Smith was in position for me to give him a pass for him to shoot it.
These kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, Exum, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Right now.
And here's Mills for three. Good D by Hardaway.
You love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You know, that's okay, I think. Even though they miss, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They're up by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
In space and taste and women.
And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep him.
Well,
what do you got to say right now?
Swap here for the Clippers.
So, Coach, it makes sense to take me out that long. 7 minutes.
Rubio with it. He's got 5. Taking a look at the Jazz. Read out there with Rudy Gobert.
No fouls.
Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard. Here's Reed. It's deadly with the rebound.
He was doing that when he was with us.
4 rebounds in this game. Here's Wells, and a lot of contact.
At least he got fouled.
So he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy
fumbled
Gobert.
the ball.
Yours who are some of the guys that surprise you with their toughness on a nightly basis in the NBA.
You know, you have to think historically, pound for pound, in the history of the NBA, the toughest single guy was Allen Iverson. For me, the current iteration, and I'm not saying that Isaiah Thomas is Allen Iverson, they're drastically different players because Isaiah doesn't have that kind of athleticism that AI had early. But Isaiah at 5'9", to continually find his way into the paint, to be willing to attack the bigs, to absorb the kind of pounding he does,
you won't let that nigga do you like that.
Conversation, Kevin, really, that was
better
incredible.
than that, Jimmy.
LeBron probably takes, for a guy his size, you think he can dish it out.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even let people play at that skill set. So Rudy Gay gonna body him like that? No, they gonna fight. Cause Jimmy that good. They gonna fight in that situation.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Hornets put on a show. He finished with 63 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double
what you gonna do, Jimmy?
Quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, you do wonder, though, Greg, does he still have some of the adrenaline going from that performance? No matter how tired he is, he should have plenty of energy coming off that.
Let's go.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
It's 3-point play, baby. 22-5 and 22-2
He has 5.
Need some more rebounds.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Gay. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Gay
I just knew he was missing that one. Jimmy was on him the whole time.
Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
I care about you ignoring it. You in trouble too.
Hardaway against Rubio. Hardaway, no good.
If you ain't going to attack the basket, Jimmy could have did that with his big body. So.
Whether he gets the
ain't
block
no point in
or
not.
That,
no, Greg, you're absolutely right. This is strong defense. It's about making the shooter feel uneasy, and that's what he did.
That wasn't making me feel uneasy. That was a pretty good adjustment. Y'all just can't let me miss it, Doris Burke.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket for Mitchell. Wells kicks the butt.
Wow.
Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away. Put those big hands.
Here's Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that'll be the third of the fourth straight at home.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Well, because he ain't really attacking. I guess he ain't fast enough for that, though.
Gotta make these shots right
It'd have been better for Blake to be on the run in that situation. Or just me keeping the ball.
Rubio kicks to Reed. Feeds it to Mitchell.
A little bit longer. Maybe it'd have been closer to the paint. By that time, I would have been driving, though.
Here's Hardaway. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a
now, don't put your hands up. You should have moved out of the way.
Points they've scored in the paint already here.
You know you ain't going to win it.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
Rubio, you ain't going to stop me?
Rubio, the pass to Gobert.
Come on, let's go. Oh, come on.
Out to the right wing.
Entangling up.
Griffin with the steal.
Let's go.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hardaway. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Hardaway has got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
Sometimes. I just be going
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rubio dishes to Gobert.
Sometimes I know.
Gobert, the screen.
I do it during practice a lot now.
Here's Mitchell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
That's nice.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Nice shot. Let's go.
Clippers leading by 9. Passes it to Hardaway.
You had the ball, bro. Why y'all make them fumble stuff when they have it? Oh, my God. That's disrespectful.
As he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Rubio kicks to Gay. Gobert with a screen for Gay.
Like if I would compare myself to an actual rookie in the league. Because I've been trying to say that I'm Kyrie, Westbrook, what's
off
going
the mark and a bad shot there.
But just from a dunking perspective, that's Donovan Mitchell all day.
A lot bigger.
Boy, with that much space around him, maybe he's better off attacking the basket than settling for the jumper.
To the middle. Here's Gobert.
Oh, my God.
Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, you love how efficient Rudy Gobert is on the block. Remarkable at how he creates opportunities for himself near the rim.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Come on, let's go, baby.
Rubio against Hardaway.
Be careful because they will call stealing.
Now here's Rubio. He's tightly guarded.
Square button.
Gobert the screen.
See, that's what sucks right there. You can't press the square button.
No good from outside. And that does it for the first half of play.
Square button in that situation. Rubio's just holding the ball. As soon as I press square, they're going to make me go aggressive. Grab him. Foul him. I'm not doing an intentional foul.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, scoring has not been an issue.
Can I be aggressive? No, the nigga's holding the ball. You think I can't? You think I can't pick it from him? If he's holding the ball that long, stop. He's not going nowhere.
I appreciate it, DA. You know, my teammates have done a great job.
There's one thing you, Kyrie, you dancing on, or you Curry, you dancing on, you
I know as long as I keep moving, I keep hustling.
I saw Curry the other night
set me up in a position
dance
to
on
score,
some backups.
And, fortunately, I've been able to
step
get
back, boom,
to fall in my way.
Got him. Were you doing like Harden do?
Well, it's been more than
this crazy step back,
great job. See you in the second half, Kevin.
Oh, maybe it was just standing dribbling.
Thank you. And
you can't steal that?
We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Stop it, 2K.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
I wish there was a button where you could actually get them to drive.
Dedmon. Then there's Hardaway.
Because they're just holding the ball.
And it's Wells in at the 2-guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Like, you got to try to penetrate that situation. You can't stand it. Especially somebody like Jimmy that can't shoot the three on a regular basis like that in the first place. He's aggressive. He likes to go to the boards. So that's what he should be doing, 2K. Not just standing there. So when you give him 2 seconds to hold the ball, you should know what you about to do at that point.
And stolen by Butler. And pushing.
You need to pass it up to me in that situation. How you not know to drive in that situation if he ain't gonna shoot it? Or make the pass.
Doris, you ended a very successful college career a few years before professional women's basketball was fully established. How much do you wish you could have had a chance to go pro and play in what is now the WNBA?
How about this, Kev? The last 10 minutes of my senior season, the last 10 minutes of my final game, I blow out my knee. Otherwise, I would have gone to either Sweden or Ireland and played professionally. But sure, of course, I wish the WNBA was formed. It came 10 years after my graduation in 1987.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What could have been.
Yeah. And Doris is thriving, right? I mean, there is such a following for the WNBA.
Last year's finals may be the most competitive in history. It's really grown leaps and bounds.
So fun to watch.
Okay.
Here we go, 1-on-1 from about 16. Utah gets it back. Left side, Hardaway. He's off on that one. Jazz trail by 16. Gay dishes to Rubio. There's the pass to Reed. Butler against Gay. Off the pick. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got 14
I thought
points.
that was going to be off.
Well, when Rudy Gobert starts to get in the zone, you've got to try to prevent catches because right now he's dominating.
Wells kicks to Griffin. Here's Dedmon. Defended by Gobert.
Dedmon, can you make a shot once today?
Boy, what a cold start to the second half for them. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Gay passes to Rubio. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell.
I didn't even know they was going to lob that junk out to me just because I cut the basket off. I mean, you needed to lob it to me.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Clippers.
They're not made that crap.
Redmond's got 8 rebounds in this game.
You know, coming out of the break, you want a fast start. They go 1 for 5.
Hardaway. Woo! He gets that one. Hardaway has got 35.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building
That's
this
not accurate.
lead,
It better not say 1. That's at least 2 that I've seen.
Time out of the game,
that I remember seeing.
Look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
Well, I think during this timeout,
honestly, I think dunks should count too.
Basketball to him. That's the key because when he gets it, chances
are
he's going to score.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Sellinger's checked in
want
for
you to
Willie
draw
Reed,
for your bad
and Robinson the third comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Exum in for Mitchell.
They're like 17 matches anyways, out of the 20,
I will send 23? It over to David Aldridge for an update on Derek Favors. David?
I got 14 on max.
It does not look good at all. That is such a tough blow to take at the early
And then, of course, you got the
stage of
intangibles
season.
that just pop up.
Hopefully, with it being early,
that's what I call
recover and help this team down the road. Kevin?
Honestly, some of them should pop up earlier than other ones. If you win a championship, obviously, championship DNA badge should just go ahead and pop up. You shouldn't have to wait till like 90.
Well, and barring any of those setbacks, Greg, I wouldn't be surprised to see him back ahead of the schedule they've laid out.
If you consistently practice or consistently go to the Gatorade thing, that should.
Another shot. No good on the shot.